sit down and watch TV. Familiar faces comfort me. Miss my...
Welcome back to Cartoons and Cereal. I am your host, Joey, and it's episode 2. Season 2, I'm going to be bringing in guests every single week, and this week is no different. So this week, I brought in somebody that I hate with a passion. Every fiber of my being. He is my mortal enemy in life, and he is my first op in the toy industry. So I had to bring him on so we could talk shit for the next however long we're on. The one, the only, one of the legends of the game. Though I'll give him that. He just retired recently. Retired. We'll see how long that lasts. The one and only Darkjokerzin. What's going on?
What's going on? I am always going to be your op, and I am retired. I'm done. But I'll never stop being your op.
You say that now. You say that now. You just throw the hands up. That's it.
Hey, great sir.
Finn.
We old hitmen. We know how to get the job done.
Hey man, how you gonna just walk away from the game like that? How you just gonna just leave the boots in the ring and walk away?
Hey, y'all, you young folk got it.
This young folk is crazy. Crazy. What's going on, man?
Not much. What's going on with you? Thank you for having me.
Well, of course, man. Of course. You gave me, one of my first times on, so I had to return the favor. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Your second time on, right?
Yes, second time.
Yeah, it's first time like just by ourselves, but second time sleepover. So wanted to pick your brain. You're a little older than me, so I'll pick your brain and just see what your cartoons watching. What? Let's get in the eyes already. Like, what was the age?
You tell me, what's going on? You tell me what you used to watch,
You called me a young buck, so just saying, like, if I'm young, that means you old.
That is true. I am old.
All right, this is my thing. So when we get when we get everybody else on the channel, we start talking about toys and cartoons and stuff. But a lot of y'all are, a decent bit older than me, so you guys start talking about like 80s stuff and everything, and I'm just kind of like, I get quiet, but it's not because I'm not interested. I'm just more so trying to learn about what y'all watch and stuff like that. So, I feel like I feel like I'm one of the younger guys in the community at the moment that's doing shit like this, because I'm more of just like a 90s, early 2000s kind of person, where I feel like you guys are more 80s, 90s. But so let's start it up. What was your your routine on Saturday mornings? Like, what did you grab that bowl of cereal and sit in front of the TV? Did you just like wake straight up with the shit in your eyes and just start going at it? Like, what did you just raw dogging cartoons at 8 in the morning?
Oh man. I had my bowl of cereal when I was a kid, because mom, back when you were growing up in the 80s, you knew how to do stuff by yourself. Your parents showed you, like, look, I'm not getting up early. You can do this. You're old enough to pull a bowl of cereal. Don't make a mess in my kitchen. That was it. So I knew it. So I was young. I knew how to make oatmeal in the morning for myself. I'm like, all right, 4 packs, here we go. Hot water, some milk. Hey, make sure I don't spill it all on the floor. We're good.
4 packs?
Oh, I was a hungry kid. I eat 8 packs right now, like 6 to 8 by myself.
Yo, what kind of bowl you got?
Regular bowl.
God damn.
I'm still growing and hungry.
Yeah, you're not growing still.
I'm still hungry though.
You'll still be hungry, but you're not growing. Just leave that part out. So you was more of an oatmeal guy than a cereal guy, or what?
Both. I was both.
All right, what was the cereal then? Because I'm not an oatmeal guy. But what was the cereal?
So it was either Trix, Golden Grain. No, I'm sorry, not Golden Grains. Honey Crisp. It was Golden Crisp at the time. Smacks, Trix.
Smacks were solid. Smacks were underrated, I think.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles.
Hated Fruity Pebbles.
For some of y'all who didn't have it, Nintendo cereal.
Nope. What that is.
Yeah. It was 2 sides. One side was Mario, one side was Zelda. In the same bag.
Kind of epic though.
It's a bag of a split. I'm trying to think. Corn Pops. Captain Crunch.
Oh, so you had money. He was over here just naming all the name
Oh,
brands.
mom's kept. She's like, "What you want?" I'm like, "Give me. I gotta get this for this up." Yeah, all right. Go ahead and get it. Man, mom hooked it up. She made sure, hey, her son did not go hungry. Her baby boy did not go hungry.
Ah, damn. Are you an only child or you got siblings?
I'm an only child, sir.
Oh, that's why.
Yep.
That is why, you son of a gun. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Firstborn?
Yep, the firstborn.
Only born.
There's only one other kid in my family.
Mm. Who's that be?
My cousin, that's it.
You got a small family?
Yeah, it literally is.
I see you got like 10 people. Jeez.
Less than that.
Damn. Yeah.
Actually, now it's about, let's see, it's my mom, my two aunts, my cousin. So there's only four of us. There's only four left. And I'll be fifth. If I count myself, I'm five. Everybody else is gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
No marriage? Never want to marry?
We won't get into that one tonight.
Okay. Feel that.
Yeah, that's for another long episode.
Another episode? Okay, I got you. Yeah, all right. You had the good cereal, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was 80s was great. I'll say this because most people say like, yeah, you know, it was okay for what. No, it was fun. Like when you were growing up in the 80s, you had like tons of cartoons. I remember like staying up late sometimes and watch Nick at Night because they showed the old black and white Looney Tune cartoons. That was the only way you could really watch them. So Nickelodeon was a great channel at that point in time because it was the only real kids channel. If you had cable, you had the Disney Channel. You were good. Like I wake up on Saturday morning, it would be like starting off. I wake up super early, so it'd be Mickey Mouse's Exercise.
Okay, so what time did you wake up then?
So this was like 7:30, like 7:30 in the morning.
Okay, it's not too bad. That's where I woke up.
It starts at 8:00 because that's when, if you had Disney, you had like the Gummy Bears, you had their Saturday morning versions of cartoons. You had ABC, then you had the USA Network, USA Train. When USA used to show cartoons.
Yeah, I don't think they did that when I was growing up.
No, oh man, USA was great because it had like a plethora. It had G.I. Joe, it had the Street Fighter cartoon, it had the Mortal Kombat cartoon. It had like old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I was just hearing like, I'm a little jealous of your cereals. I'm not gonna lie, that's still better in my fucking head. Like, I see. Shoot, we had four of us. It was me, my mom, my brother, and my dad. And I always say this, but like my parents' version of like getting fancy was Apple Jacks. Like we had a box of Apple Jacks in the house. That was them getting crazy. Like you got Raisin Bran, you got Apple Jacks. That's all you need. Like,
well, see, Raisin Bran was at my grandparents' house. That's where you get that Raisin Bran at.
You see, I mean, I liked Raisin Bran. I felt like I was like a 30-year-old and I was like 7 because I'd be like fucking Raisin Bran up. But like secretly, I wanted like tricks. I wanted the shit like I could close your eyes, eating tricks for kids with like a little small tear coming out my eye. Eating friggin' raisins and shit at 7. I'm like,
hold on. Now, did you have the regular, like when you got the cereal? Did you have like the name brand ones, or did you have to? Did your parents like say, "Hey, we can't afford that today. We're gonna get the off-brand ones"? Like they say, okay, one name brand. What you all want? Apple Jacks. All right, that's all you're gonna get. You got the Hoop Loops. Like, what are these? Hoop Loops.
I was talking about this with Frankie last week. There were times where we'd go to like ShopRite or Pathmark or the local supermarket, and we'd go past all the cereal, and I'd be like, "Wait, the cereal's there," and I'd be like, "Grab you one of them sacks down there." I'm like,
yes,
and it was tell Frank it was like apple squares and Galaxy Crunch and like you said, fruity circles and shit. And
Yo,
it'd be like a 8-pound bag, and you just have it over your shoulder, walking through the freaking rest of the grocery store, or put it in the cart, and it's like
yo.
you had cereal for like months. Like I said, it was Raisin Bran or it was a sack of cereal. But like that, and it was like you're not getting more cereal till that sack is gone.
Yep.
So my mom didn't really eat cereal like that. So it was literally sometimes my dad, but most of me and my brother were just like we had to go through the sack of cereal first before you get anything else. Like
Yeah, it was the same way with my mom.
Yeah, you had the sack of cereal too.
We had, every once in a while I did have a sack cereal. I don't remember what brands it was. I think like one was like the off brand of Lucky Charms or something.
I have a lot of hot takes on cereal because to be honest, I think Lucky Charms is one of the worst cereals ever.
I love Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is great.
It's the marshmallows are disgusting.
Oh, you know why?
They're disgusting.
You didn't have it when it was great at the time. That's why. You didn't have it when it was great.
I mean, I had it in the 90s. What was the difference between the 80s and the 90s? And the cereals, like
you didn't have cereal when it was great. That's what it was. That's because you didn't have Nintendo cereal. You had a Nintendo Super Mario. Yo, that commercial was hooking everybody. You like Nintendo Super Mario Brothers. Nintendo Legend of Zelda. Like yo, man.
All right. That sounds cool. Like the Nintendo cereal sounds cool, but not this. Like not. I don't know. Lucky Charms just was not good. Like the marshmallows just tasted so fake and the cereal itself wasn't good.
The honeycomb kids, huh? Yeah.
I'm just saying between them and I mean Fruity Pebbles don't get me started. Fruity Pebbles is trash too. Like
what?
Garbage. Fruity Pebbles is garbage. Like Fruity Pebbles to me was the crumbs at the bottom of the cereal bag, and they took all those crumbs from those other bags of cereal and just dumped them in all one bag and said, "This is another cereal. Here's Fruity Pebbles." It was disgusting.
No,
Poured it in a bowl, and it was just mushy in like 10 seconds. You had to eat this bowl of cereal in like 10 seconds, or it was gross.
Go ahead and end this. We're done. Yes, Fruity Pebbles. Nah, man. You ain't gonna be dissing Fred and Barney like that.
Listen, waiting for the Jada Toys figures to come out. They look great. Going to pick them up. The cereal, though, top 5 worst. Top 5 worst.
What is your top 5 that you do like?
I mean, this is pretty on brand for the episode, so I can't even be mad. But, I mean, in no particular order, I would have to say Honey Nut Cheerios is top 5 for me.
Well, I can't eat that because I'm allergic to nuts.
Fair enough. Honey Nut Cheerios is top 5 for me. I don't want to be an old bastard and say Raisin Bran. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I didn't say it. I said I don't want to say that.
You can say it. I mean, I'm just going to tell you, like, Raisin Bran doesn't crack my top 10.
It's got the nostalgic hold on me. That's why. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is top 5.
Okay. All right.
I love Captain Crunch, but it do be fucking up your mouth. I'm not gonna hold you. Like the fucking Family Guy, it do be fucking up the roof of your mouth. It do.
I put sugar on mine, so it didn't matter to me.
that shit cuts the roof of your mouth, bro. The cereal was sharp and shit.
It was, but mine was sugary. I put sugar on that one, extra sugar on Frosted Flakes, and put sugar on my Raisin Bran.
I didn't like Frosted Flakes till later in life. Like I was still a kid, but when I was maybe you know what it was? It was because I had the regular Kellogg flakes, and those were trash. Like,
I don't even know what those were. Those sound disgusting.
The regular like white, I think it was like a white box, and I think it was like the red and green Kellogg Rooster or whatever. It was just straight up. It was not Frosted
Flakes.
Cornflakes.
They got you.
Cornflakes. Yes.
Oh.
Cornflakes. Trash.
Your parents, they were like, look, you don't want to eat this cereal. You don't want to eat this dry whole cereal. See, if you were smart like me, I would put some sugar. I put sugar on cornflakes too.
Oh, I did. You have to. How could you get that down otherwise?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I ain't this. I like this tastes nasty. Can I get some sugar, please? Like this.
Oh yeah, that was awful. Cornflakes are trash. Regular Cheerios trash. Like
You
they
know
were
what? Apple
tasting
cinnamon
like
Cheerios was
cardboard.
good.
Who was?
Apple cinnamon Cheerios. Oh, you
Yes,
okay?
those
I
were
was
good.
gonna say, well, you might not have been around for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, those were good. Those were good. They just came out with a new limited edition one. I forgot what it was. I saw it like last week, and I forgot what it was. It's at Walmart, but
No.
I want to try them. I want to try them. Um, I like tricks. Tricks are good.
Yeah.
You know what I always wanted? I always wanted the fruit flavored kicks, and I never got them. The regular
The
corn,
berry kicks.
yes,
Yes,
in the
those were
purple
good.
box, I think.
Yeah, it was a purple box. Yes,
Yeah, I always wanted those as a kid. Never got them.
those were good.
I always wanted those. I always they gave me like the regular corn kicks, and I was like, bro, for real.
Yeah, I didn't eat that. I ate the berry kicks. I was like, yo, you get the berry, please. Berry.
He just wanted to give me corn flavored everything, just straight up like
Like,
couldn't get no
like
flavor.
you need some dry cereal. Here you go.
Like
Should have put. I did. I think I had kicks like once. I was like, yo, can I get some sugar on this? Because this is not.
it was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible. What else was there? What else did I eat? Um, corn pops. I loved. I loved corn pops. They were so different.
Yeah.
Corn pops were good. I said tricks. Tricks were cool. Fruit Loops were hit and miss for me. Sometimes I fucked with Fruit Loops. Sometimes I didn't. I don't know what it was.
I like Fruit Loops. Oh, Toucan Sam.
Yeah. We'll wait for that Junior Toys figure. That's probably coming too.
Follow your nose wherever it goes.
And then what was I just thinking of? Waffle Crisp. I love Waffle Crisp.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the OG Cookie Crisp were fire too.
You know what? I wasn't a big fan of Cookie Crisp.
You were just eating cookies. That's all it was. It was amazing.
Wasn't a big fan of that one.
It was just cookies and milk.
Mm. Yeah.
So what did you like? Besides what you did? What did you eat?
Golden Crisp was one of my favorites. Excuse me. Golden Crisp and Honey Smacks were about on par of being the same cereal, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Berry Kicks was good. Fruity Pebbles. Trying to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, definitely.
Yeah, that's like goated. I feel like that's everybody's like top 3.
I'm trying to think of what else was like, and then Lucky Charms for me.
I think I got like lucky one day and got like Cocoa Puffs in the house one time or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what? I didn't want chocolate like that. Like I didn't want chocolate in my cereal. Like, nah, this ain't it. Except for what's that cereal? I forget what it's called. It has like
I love me some Reese's Puff cereal though.
Can't eat that peanut butter.
Yeah. Which one are you talking about?
I forget the name of it now. It's out. It's still out now. It's a cereal with a chocolate in the inside.
Crave?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That cereal's addicting.
I'm a cereal person, so I don't need much.
Bro, that cereal is freaking addicting.
Yeah. Yep. Crave is good. You know what I got into later on? Frosted mini wheats.
I didn't like those.
The mini wheats were gross because it was eating like it was like eating a fucking tumbleweed.
Both of them, frosted and regular. Because like you would get a bite of the frost. I'm like, yo, this ain't a little bit of frost in here. And then by the time you look like you had haystacks in the back in the bottom of your bowl, like, yo, what am I eating? Hay? I'm like, yo, man, get this out of here.
It was trash though because they only frosted one side of that thing.
Exactly.
Only one side. So if you ate the one side that had the frosted, the other thing was just it was right back to the regular old mini wheats. That was rough.
Yeah,
that was rough.
That was past. I'm like, nah, please don't ever get this again.
Oh. Yeah, I've had Crave. Crave was good. Crave was good. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, Crave, yo, my goodness, Crave. I still love some Crave, man. But the box is so dang blasted small. They make that
on purpose too. on
Inexpensive,
purpose.
too. Inexpensive.
You know what's it called? Has cereal now? Girl Scouts cookies makes like cereal versions of their
I heard
cookies.
about them. I don't think I may have seen them like once or twice in the store. But
I
yeah,
might have to go down the Thin Mints rabbit hole, get some Thin Mint cookie cereal, see what it's like. Because that's one of my favorite ones.
I'm good on that. Yo, I'll give me some lemonades. I'm good.
Here we go. Now,
It's like lemonades.
yeah.
Look, I'm gonna put you on something.
What do you put me on?
Go to H Mart.
Mm-hmm.
Find the Ritz lemon crackers.
Ritz lemon crackers.
Yes, the Ritz crackers with
Mhm.
lemon cream in the middle.
Hmm.
Delicious. You can't just have one, and it only comes with 2 packs in the box.
I'll probably eat the whole box knowing me.
I eat the whole box anyway
See?
because there's only 2 packs in the box.
Now you know what?
Five cookie crackers in there in each pack.
I recently had chocolate dipped Ritz crackers,
That sounds good.
and they were fire. Like it was just one little long thing. I think it was like a holiday or something like that. But it was straight up just chocolate coated Ritz crackers, and it was. I ate like half of the thing, and I had to give them the rest away. I was like, I can't eat all these, or I'm like,
Look, you're gonna need 2 boxes of those Ritz crackers. I'm letting you know right now. You're gonna need 2 boxes because you're gonna go through one box and then like I'll go through it like a friend of mine get them for me. And I'm like, all right, cool. I appreciate you. I love you. Love you for this. I forgot I got them yesterday. Had them this morning. I'm like, yo. I was like, oh, second pack's in here. Yeah. Dad, go on.
And he was hurt too.
Yo.
Yes.
Because it's not like, hey, there's H Mart I can just go to and grab them. No, I gotta drive out to like way out in PA, Jersey to go to an H Mart to get these bad boys. Like, nah.
That's what I do when I go to like the Ebisu stores and stuff like that.
Mm.
They be having those because they be having all the. And it's funny now. I have an exotic snack shop like around the corner from my house, and I try to stay out of there because the dude in there, he be having all like the Japanese flavors, the Doritos, and he be having like all those different types of snacks and everything. And then you know they're all expensive. They're like $4 or $5 a piece, and I'd be like, give me this, and give me this, and give me this, and then he'd be like, all right, 45, and I'd be like, shit, just take the card. Like,
Yep, exactly. I'm like, yo, like
every time. But when you see like, I don't know, when you see like crawfish flavored Doritos, I'm like, okay, my curiosity has to try it. I have to. I don't even like crawfish, but it's Doritos. I have to try it.
Well, I can eat seafood and I cannot have any kind of nuts. No peanut butter, no Nutella, none of that. So I'm good on both ends.
You are just missing out on fun in your life.
No, I'm fine. There's other
no,
things.
No, because Reese's peanut butter cups are amazing.
I'm good.
You say you are.
I am.
But you haven't lived.
I have. I am living right now. If I wanted to not kill myself, yeah, I'd go ahead and have that.
Reese's peanut butter cups are life. They are life.
Yeah, it'd be the end of my life.
Well, you lived the life. So
You're just trying to kill me off. Okay, Joe. Not my will, but I don't know what that's going to get you.
I can't get nothing. Can't get a signal back there. Nothing.
I'm like, hey, Joe A. collects. This is what Dante left you. Diddly squat.
I would expect like a middle finger. Just
Diddly squat.
one last YouTube video is just a short of you giving me the finger.
Yo, it'll be a video will too. I'm like, yo, that Joe A. class guy, you tell him I said this. He gets diddly squat. Nothing.
That's crazy.
You know what? No, I wouldn't even say anything. I'll just play Willy Wonka. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Damn. I'm gonna send you.
They're like, dang, Joe, what'd you do to piss him off? Like, oh man, Joe, sorry. He gave us something.
He was my first ops in the game. I didn't expect shit.
That's right. That's
Why
right.
not me?
Dr. Ryan, man. Trying
Catch
to stack up.
you, catch you lacking again. Just saying. Just watch. Just watch. Yeah, there was another something. There was another series I was just thinking about too, and it'll escape my mind. It'll come back to it. But I do want to get into the cartoon aspect of it. You're probably going to be talking, and I'm going to just blurt out the name of the serial at some point. I'm sure.
That's fine.
But so what was your your typical Saturday morning? Like, what was your setup? What did you watch? Did you have a rundown of it? Yeah, go back in that memory bank. Let's go.
It was weird because it popped between like ABC and NBC and the Disney Channel at some point.
Mm.
So like Disney Channel was like Gummy Bears, which was great. I think it was ABC that had a pup named Scooby Doo.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what have been on NBC that I was watching.
NBC. I don't think anything came on NBC when I was growing up.
Yeah, because they had cut back a lot on their cartoons as well.
Yeah.
I can't think of the top of my head, but it's like if it was like a Saturday, it was either Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies was when I was a kid. I used to watch that, but it was on Nickelodeon when I by the time I was watching it.
Yeah,
because that was like I want to say early to mid '90s was Muppet Babies for me when it was on Nickelodeon, and then they had the Beetlejuice cartoon came on for a while on Nickelodeon too. Love that cartoon.
That was pretty good. I just forgot the name of this cartoon now. I just thought about it and I can't remember it now. Oh my goodness.
Listen, you're always talking about SWAT cats. I know it's not the Saturday morning, but I know you're always talking about like
SWAT cats. Yo, I didn't get into that until like it went to reruns. And I was like, yo, this show, that second season, like when it started getting darker, I was like, oh, this is a show. Like, come on, boys, let's get it. And then I forgot I used to watch this show called Capitol Critters.
Okay, I've never heard of that either.
They were like mice or rats that lived in the Capitol building.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole show about it. Huh?
And they just got into bullshit?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I forgot that there was a 5 cartoon. I really didn't watch that too much. I was like, I kind of missed out. I didn't really want that.
Only thing I watched from 5 was 5 Goes West. That was a movie. That was around. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I watched that because my grandmother had that on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of what else I was watching. Freakazoid, Animaniacs. Non-cartoons. It was either American Gladiators.
Okay, American Gladiators was the shit. I used to watch reruns of that.
Yeah. That one I would watch. I loved American Gladiators. I was like, yo, American Gladiators on, yeah, damn, like, I'm like, yo, okay. And I remember it was so popular. They had American Gladiator figures that they made.
I always see like, funny enough, I watch a lot of like retro collectors and shit on YouTube, and every time they see American Gladiators, whether it's in the box or it's like loose, they go crazy over them. And like, like I said, I watched the show, but like it was all reruns, I'm sure, and I never knew they even had figures, so I started watching a lot of like retro channels, and then it's like, damn, and they go for like a pretty penny too.
Well, I'm sure because you can't. I've not seen any like ever.
I don't think I've ever come across anything in the wild either, to be honest.
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. Well, Spider-Man anime series, X-Men anime series.
Mm-hmm. That's like when I was born.
Yeah, it's Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
That when Power Rangers came out, I was like, yo, I was hyped for that. I was like, yo, I think I was like in middle school. I was like, yo, this is yeah. Oh shoot, what else? I was like trying to think of anything else I was watching like at that time. Yeah, like the USA Express had like a lot of Hanna-Barbera cartoons on there. So it was like cartoons that people forget, like Samson and Goliath. That one was good.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen that.
So it's basically like a guy and his dog on his motorbike, and he has these like golden bands, and he claps them together, and it becomes Samson, and his lion becomes Goliath,
Mm.
and they would fight like all these like weird robotic stuff. Oh, Great Bait,
Oh, that's another Hanna-Barbera.
yeah, Hair Bear Bunch.
Okay, I've heard of that too. Never seen that. I've heard of that.
Hair Bear Bunch was hilarious because they were animals that lived in the Wonderland Zoo,
Okay.
and it was three bears,
Mm.
and they had the two zookeepers. One was named Mr. Beagley. He's like, "Oh, Mr. Beagley, Mr. Beagley, Mr. Beagley, oh, Mr. Beagley, Beagley." I'm trying to think of what else. Oh man,
You know, you named the cartoon, and I just thought about why we don't have a figure for it.
what's that?
Freakazoid.
No, actually, I was watching that recently, and I was like, "Dang, I forgot how good Freakazoid is."
Yo, Freakazoid was so good. So, you know what's funny? It's like everything else, where like it could not go on TV now.
No,
Like a lot of those cartoons back in the day, it could not go on TV. Like it
nah,
gone in
definitely
like an
didn't.
episode. Oh, even like Animaniacs and stuff like that. All the jokes that went over my head as a kid when I was like 5, 6 and stuff like that, and just listen on the jokes, and I'm just haha, like pure genuine kid laugh. And now as an adult, I'm like, they said that shit? Like,
Yeah.
yo, there's so many jokes that went over my head as a kid. Like,
Oh yeah, they were on point. They
mhm.
were at the time. I was like, okay.
To this day, I remember the episode where Yakko told Dot, just like, you gotta dust the place for fingerprints. And Dot's like, go me to fingerprints. And Yakko just looked at the camera and was like, good night.
Good night, everybody. Like, yeah, that was a boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, gonna be yelling. He be like, "Yep." And he's like, "All right, that's enough."
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Cutting the show off. It'd just be like, we stayed too long, clearly. Like,
Exactly. I was a big fan of what's his name, Slappy Squirrel. That was my girl.
okay. Yeah. Cause what's it called? She have the hat and she have the briefcase and the umbrella, right?
Yep,
Is that the one? Yeah. And she be beating the hell out of people.
exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
At what point? What was it? They did have Blue Tunes on in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Popeye Sailor Man, that was on.
Well, I definitely caught reruns of that.
I'm trying to think of what else.
Wasn't no way I was watching that when it first came out.
Street Fighter, when that was on in the morning.
I didn't know about that until like later. Like I found out about that and was like, there was a Street Fighter cartoon, and then like I like saw a couple episodes. Probably like I couldn't even tell you because it was still probably when I was like middle school or high school, maybe even. And it was still so hard to find clips of shit because the internet wasn't the internet how it is today.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it's the old wrestling cartoon where it had Hulk Hogan and Junkyard Dog and Roddy Piper in it. I forget the name of it now.
I thought you were talking about Ultimate Muscle at first, but then he started naming like actual wrestlers, and I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about, but I did not watch it.
Yeah, that would have been before your time. Yeah, that would have been early. That would have been early '80s. That would,
Okay.
I'm not sure, but probably mid '80s. I want to say like mid '80s.
Either I remember seeing clips of that, hearing about it, but like I never saw it. Never saw that.
Have you ever seen Everybody Hates Raymond?
Yeah.
You know the older brother, the tall one?
Mm-hmm.
He does the voice of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Trying to think what else.
I've seen the cartoon. I've seen it in clips of like retro videos and stuff.
Then there was I'm trying to think of. I guess after Spider-Man animated series went off air, it was Spider-Man 2099 or whatever, Spider-Man Unlimited. That's what it was called, Spider-Man Unlimited. And then Sundays it was the Marvel Hour.
Okay.
So you had Fantastic Four and Iron Man, and Stan Lee hosted that.
See, no, I just didn't like. I'm just trying to think because my Sundays, as far as like cartoon watching, were like kind of ass. Like when I think about it, like
So Sundays was weird because if I remember correctly, it was Bozo the Clown, and I watched that and watched these kids like mess up horribly trying to play games.
mm,
And then it was the Marvel Hour, which was the Fantastic Four and Iron Man. And then after that, I think it was, I can't remember if Bozo was after that or before that. But then there was this dude named Morton Downey Jr., who was like a talk show host who used to smoke on TV, like chain smoke badly on TV.
nope, don't remember that. Don't
So, yo,
remember
80s were like a different time.
See, I was a mid to late 90s / early 2000s kid. That's what I was.
That wasn't too bad because that's when Nick actually was starting to branch out in their cartoons as well.
Yeah, like my early Saturdays were like if I was watching two had a couple things on. Two, I want to say five. 5 was Fox. 7 ABC. 11 Kids WB, and then
Yeah.
after that, if I didn't go outside, it was probably like Nickelodeon, whatever it was on Nickelodeon at that point. But I stayed between those 4 channels from like 8 to like 11:30 ish. There's nothing else. I wasn't going from those at all.
Yeah, because I think by noon, that's when WWF was on.
I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Oh, really?
No, I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Watch on that side. Or if that was not on, then it was almost every Saturday on point. It was a martial arts movie
Mm,
at
okay.
noon every time. And I'm like,
feel-
yo,
I'm trying to think of my thing would be like I know I'm trying to remember the exact. I don't remember the exact order of what I watched, but I remember when I was on 11, it was like Animaniacs and Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was on for a bit.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. That was my show.
That is Zatch Bell. I couldn't stand both of those shows.
I didn't watch that until I started actually watching anime later on, and I still couldn't get into Zatch Bell. It didn't hit me. That's fair. Static Shock, the GOAT, like had to watch Static Shock.
I wasn't really into Static Shock like that. I know a lot of people love this show, and I just was not into it.
Ugh, that was by far that's by far like a top 5 cartoon for me. It's one of my favorites ever. ABC was Recess, Pepper Ran.
Yeah.
I love both of those. 11 also Lucha Lucha.
Didn't like that either.
I love Lucha Lucha. It was wrestling, but it was so like over the top and fantastical. It was weird. It was weird.
This was one of those shows I was like, yeah, not for me.
Men in Black, the Men in Black cartoon. Love that. I mean, I've watched that show now. I've watched the entire show now on Tubi. I went back and just watched the entire cartoon from episode 1.
So that kind of brings me like to a question: like when you watch it now,
mm-hmm.
does it feel like it's like, man, this was great back in the day, but does it feel outdated now?
Yeah. Some of it for sure. Not all. So the fun part, like, obviously I love doing stuff like this too. But I'll say like the fun part of doing cartoons and serial in general, like watching doing the whole show is I don't remember obviously every episode from childhood. So sometimes I will go back and rewatch shows, and then I just kind of get sucked into that rabbit hole, and then I'm just like, damn, what else is there to watch? Like, and I'll start just watching cartoons and stuff, and some shows hold up. Like the animation on Men in Black on some episodes, like especially like the first season, is rough. Like it can be rough. Like and as a kid in like 99, 2000, 2001, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is top of the line quality, whatever. Now me being my snobby adult self that watches like 4K anime and shit like, Demon Slayer in theaters. Now I
Right.
watch this shit and I'm just like I love it for the nostalgia of it, but like the animation quality itself, it could get rough. Like, you know.
I get because like I try to watch. So I didn't. I was when I grew up. I didn't like get to watch like Thundercats and He Man. But I try to watch He Man like the '80s version. Like I'm like okay, I can't do this. Now if it was a 2000X series, all right, I can get through that.
Mm-hmm.
The newest one on Netflix, I can get through that. But the old one was like, man, I was like, I had to watch this as a kid because like right now I can't do this. I just cannot do this. Like this is not for me.
I believe it. I believe it. I was watching some of the episodes. I did what was it? Recess, and Recess wasn't bad. The animation still is a little, outdated. Um, I was watching Jackie Chan Adventures. Jackie Chan Adventures was a
Oh, I
good one.
forgot about that. Oh, good lord.
I love that show. I love that show. And honestly, like the animation quality is still good on it. Like it still holds up.
Yeah, it does. For me, like when you say like stuff like I say, like SWAT Cast, like the animation still holds up because it was a whole type of different animation for Hanna Barbera. I was like, yo, this is like right on point. I love this. All right, cool.
Mm.
And then I think like even sometimes like I love Doug. Love me some Doug Funny. And I'm like, all right. And then it's like sometimes it's like, this wasn't a great episode.
We might have just had a moment here. Doug is
I love my boy Doug Funny. Him and that's Quail Man.
well, man. Yes,
My boy Pork Chop.
yeah.
Pork Chop was doing some wild stuff. I was like, yo, what are you doing?
Pork Chop was kind of a goon on the low though. He did some shit.
Especially the always episode that stays out with me was him and Skeeter trying to see what was the beats. He's like, oh Leo,
Killer
tofu.
Hell yes.
I eat my sugar cereal, but it's my bacteria.
Oh yes.
Too much. Like yo, like why does our bacon? Then he did that stupid song. What was this? It's big. When he had the big old I'm like, yo,
Big. Big was the shit, man. And then there was banging on the trash can.
yes, I forgot what that was.
Yeah.
Banging on the trash can.
Stroking on the street light. Yes, man. People gotta put some respect on Doug. People respect it. They hate it. People that be Doug was trash and watch him out. Doug was not trash. You just were uncultured.
I enjoyed Doug more than I enjoyed Rugrats, and I liked Rugrats, but I enjoyed Doug more.
I feel like I feel like Rugrats was fun, but I feel like it could get repetitive because I feel like a lot of it was just, all right, the parents are, not paying attention. Let's pull up the screwdriver. Let's open the cage and let's go on a fucking adventure. And then before the parents can come back, they've gone like somehow they've climbed the stairs and then they ended up in like a mystic cave and they fought a dragon and then they like escaped the blowing up castle and they came back down the stairs back into the living room, sat back on the floor and then closed the cage. And then the parents walked back in from the kitchen because they were gone for like 3 weeks at this point, obviously, after this whole expedition that they've done in life. Like just time for a nap. Like
I almost went to a case study on my boy Chucky because why did he have a beard?
Chucky definitely had peach fuzz on the chin.
Yo, Chucky was growing some hair underneath there. I'm like, yo, Chuck, how old are you? Are you on the cop?
Hell.
My boy was like, Tommy, I wouldn't be doing that, Tommy. That was not a good idea.
Everybody else, they all were like 3.
Chucky
Was like 8.
why Tommy's up here doing this stuff. He's doing drugs.
I just the episode that sticks out to me, and my brother says it shit too. The episode where Chucky, I forgot. I think he got mad or something was going on, But I just remember this episode like he said something to Tommy, and Tommy was like, Chucky, that's not nice. You shouldn't say that, blah blah. And Chucky was like, who's gonna stop me, Tommy? A dumb little baby like you? And like
Yo, that boy was undercover cop. He was waiting. He was waiting. He was like, yo, I've been undercover for about 6 years with these babies.
Yeah.
Damn. Baby ring and parents CPS. Bring CPS in. Bring CPS in. The kids loose. Angelica's the ringleader. Angelica and Tommy are the ringleaders.
Yeah, man. Everybody else was like 3 years old. Chucky was like 8. Oh man was just playing under.
Nah, that boy was like 20.
Yo,
20 with the beard. Yo. Like, Chucky, you gotta shave the beard. Nah, the beard stays. I'm just growing I'm growing the beard in, man. I'm growing the beard in. It stays.
Yo,
I'm ready.
My man was an op. Man, run straight to his dad, run straight to Chaz or whatever.
Yo,
Tommy did this and Phil and Lil did that. They'd be like, bro, what you doing? Like,
exactly, yo.
Out here snitching? You was part of it too. He'd be like, nah.
And then who was the little black girl? I forget her name that they
Susie
brought.
Carmichael, man.
Susie, yeah. They brought her in just to antagonize Angelica. They like, yo, these kids need help. Here comes Susie.
Yeah.
Wow, here I kill him. What you want, Joe? You want these hands? You want these hands? You have
when
these
the world needed a hero. When the world needed a hero, they called Susie Carmichael, bro.
Yo.
Angelica will be terrorizing them.
Yo, and here comes Susie. Yo, what? Hands. I got the hands. Don't think I won't smack you with them.
Angelica will be going at Tommy, going at Lil, going at all of them. And then she would just hear that voice behind her. Leave those babies alone. She'd be like, shit. And she'd look back. Damn. Susie Carmichael.
And you look at Angelica's life, like, yo, your mom is the one who made you like this. Like, your mom is horrible. You're horrible person.
Horrible. On the phone all the time. Father not even in the picture. Like, just over here.
Her mom was like, I'm a single class woman making it in this business.
Making it. She was in sales and marketing and stuff. No time for Angelica. She had the big ass phone too. Yo. Had to block her.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, yo.
She'd be over here. What? Go away, Angel. Go play. I'm on the phone, and just right back into the kitchen for another day or so.
Didn't Angelica have an older sister too? If I remember correctly, I thought she had a sister.
I don't think so. Unless she didn't, she was like a once in a while type character. But I don't remember that. I know she had her stupid doll Cynthia.
Cynthia looked like she's seen some stuff.
Yo, she was cracked out. Like
Cynthia seen some stuff. Like that girl, she's like, I lost some hair.
Yo,
I met
the dude. The war, bro.
She's like, I met a dude. His name is Joe.
Here we go.
New stuff.
Here we go.
Not you, like Joe, like a whole different. Yeah. Like he introduced me some stuff, and
man, listen.
Yeah, opened up my eye. She's like Whitney Houston.
Oh god.
She met Bobby Brown. She met her Bobby Brown, and that took her down.
Bro, from episode 1, she had the hair here, and then nothing, like 3 little strands, and just 3 little strands onto the side. She was strung out. It was like, yo, so how long have you had this doll? That episode 1, that doll looks like this.
Nah, you need to ask how long that doll been on drugs. Like, how long did intervention time?
That doll, damn, man.
That's the reason why they had those drug commercials. Here's your brain on drugs. Any questions? Susie was the aftermarket of your brain on drugs. That was it.
It was probably Susie Carmichael that ran those commercials too. Just even as an adult, kicking Angelica's ass as an adult. I'll tell you. Listen, as much as I love Rugrats, I still gotta rock with Doug, because Doug was so different. Like,
yeah, Doug was like on the level of like where I was at in school. So I was like, all right, my man Doug. All right, kill it. Doug kicking it. He doing his thing. Like I ain't mad at that boy.
Nah, he had a crush on Patty, his little black girl.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Had a little crush on Patty Mayonnaise.
That girl, that girl was black. I don't care what they all say. That girl was blacker than black. She part of the black community.
Definitely black.
Skeeter, I don't know what he was. He was like,
I don't know why they made Skeeter. Skeeter was black. Come on. He had the big nose.
He was mixed. He was mixed with something.
Yeah, they gave him the big nose there. They just made him blue so it didn't look bad.
Yo, he was mixed with something. He might mix with some black. He mixed with something else. Like, yo, you need to do a DNA test.
He was the only one with like him and Doug were the only ones with like fresh sneakers on, like actual kicks. Like everybody else had bullshit on their feet. Like,
and then a neighbor, what's his name? Daggone. What was the neighbor's name?
I don't remember.
He like, oh, he has dinner, Douglas.
Yeah.
Yo, and his wife be just like cracking jokes, dry as I don't know what. Like, oh boy, here we go. Like, yo, that wife be just like, yo, she be cracking all the jokes on that dude. He just be like, yo, done. It's a wrap for that man. And Doug's sister was cool as I don't know what. I'm like, yo, was she all right? She was all right. So she actually treated him like a person.
What was her name? Was it Phoebe?
I can't remember.
I think it was Phoebe or something like that. But she was mad cool. She was always had the shades on. She had the little Perry beret on and everything. She was all artsy.
The beret that Prince was singing about.
Mm-hmm. She was out here. She was always a little artsy dancing away and shit like that.
Sure was. She was like, all right, this is how you do it, Doug.
Mm-hmm. Put him on game.
Yo, jazz folk. That's like, she one of them jazz folk.
That's why Doug started looking at Patty Mayonnaise. He said, all right, let's still get into this thing right here. See what I can get.
Yo, Roger, his green old looking stuff. I'm like, dang, boy, that
Roger Klotz.
Yo, my man looked like he was part of like the Wicked Witch Child. Like, yo, was your mom the Wicked Witch?
Yo, which he's all green.
You not like water or something? Because I don't want water on you, melt you too.
He had the orange hair, kind of.
Yo, had the biker jacket on. I'm like, yo, he's like, hey, yo, it's Doug funny over here.
And you know he had the white tee. You know he had a pack of cigs stuck up in him too. He had some tight ass blue jeans on.
Get out of here! You don't want to get out around here.
Tight ass blue jeans on.
Why smoke?
7th grade between classes.
This is like a job for Quail Man. Yo, how do you get that belt to stick up there like that? You got the square on the outside. You were not seeing
tie the belt out, and the belt just hung perfectly.
But I like the character. I'm like, could you not like give him anything else? Like, you just couldn't give him just shorts. But you know, you had to put like the tidy whities on over the shorts. Over the shorts. I'm like, man, come on, Doug. Yeah, you could have did anything else. But he got the drawers, the big old white drawers over the shorts. I'm like, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Pork Chop need to get you straight.
Yo, Pork Chop had he had a little cape, and I think he had a little mask on too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He had that little mohawk that he stuck on his head.
Went
around with it too. He was like, yo. Like, yo, Pork Chop, what you doing there, buddy?
I loved how musical that show was. Like, everybody had a musical entrance. Like, you knew who was coming when you heard certain songs. Like,
no,
it'd be all chill in class, and then you hear like the little guitar riff, and then Roger come in, "What's up, funny?" And I'd be like, "Oh God, here comes this asshole."
He'd be like, "It's Patty Mayonnaise."
Mm-hmm. Hello, goddess music and violins and all beautiful music.
Boys feel like, why don't you go in there now? Or yo, boy, just like directed by like, yo, Doug ain't lying. Why don't you go ahead and do it,
Dougie? I forgot she used to make that stupid noise at the end of every sentence. Forgot about that.
Yo, oh boy, yo,
I love the twins. The twins.
the twins. I'm trying to remember the twins.
Forgot their names, but they were purple. They had glasses. They're like computers, kind of game nerds.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
And then they had the other chick. Was like she was like purple.
Another girl. Who else was there?
Yeah, she had like she was purple. But I think her hair was. I forget what color her hair was. It might have been black. Cause she was in that video with Big. Think Big.
Oh, was she part of the Beats?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, she wasn't part of the Beats. She was in the class with. She was like in the same grade with Doug. I forget her name.
I don't remember. I remember the core people.
Yo,
I don't remember her though. Maybe she was core, but I don't remember her.
Yo, that was wild. They were like, we couldn't go to the concert. Like, oh, we're just jamming out here. Like, you're so fun. EA. The beach bus like, hey guys, what's going on? I was like, I want to say, like, was that Ringo? Like, is that Ringo from the Beatles? Like, it looked like it sounded like, oh, you guys are a fine time. Well, here you go. How's your coats? The Beats.
They just
yes.
The Beats used to just be out here walking around, just world famous band, just walking around the city, like just bad kind of walking to people's houses and just say, "What you guys doing?"
Yeah, the principal was wild too.
I know you were talking about the mom for Angelica, and made me think of like for Rugrats. It made me think of the mom. Oh, and the mom from Doug to just being dry. You know who was a bad mom? Helga's mom for Hey Arnold.
You know what? That's one show I did not really watch.
No,
I always heard about Helga and her mom and like how their household was.
I started off like not really watching it too much, and then I kind of got into it. But then like there's like a lot of like kind of deep storyline in that. Like I don't remember seeing Gerald's family too much. And then Arnold's whole thing of like his mother and father were like lost and they died in like Africa and shit like that. So he lived in like
thornberries.
So he lived in a boarding home with his grandparents and like a whole bunch of other random boarding house members. And then Helga was like in love with Arnold, but
I remember that all that stuff. I do remember. I never sat there and watched it. I'm like, yo, who is this kid with the football head?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Arnold watching somebody throw a spiral with this boy.
Arnold was. Oh, Helga was bad. Helga's family was bad because they always compared her to her older sister, who was like the pretty girl who was attractive and popular and got straight, but she was also mad dramatic because I think she was like a drama major or something like that, and then she was mad dramatic about everything that was happening in her life, so she was always crying her eyes out.
Right.
They kind of portrayed the dad like an abusive husband, and he was pretty much abusive. He would just be yelling and screaming at everybody and shit like that. And then the mom was had a drug addiction, like drug addiction, because it would be like maybe like a random day and like in the middle of the day, and she'd be like drunk as hell, laid out on the table, passed out, sleep on the table or something like that.
That sounds like it's for you right there. Like, hey, we come to take your child away.
As a kid, you were just like, why is she like always just like chilling? Like, as an adult, you're like, oh, you had like a drug addiction or something. Like, God damn.
Like, Mom, why don't you do something? Why don't you get off your butt and do something? Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm trying to think of like if there was anything else, like I don't know, it's like because it was weird. Like there was times I'm trying to think of Saturday. anything else that was on like Saturday that was on like a weird time.
Mm.
Um, like yeah, it was like there was Nick at Night, and then I'm trying to think. And I forgot that Batman animated series premiered on a Sunday night.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a premiered on a Fox Sunday night,
Hmm.
but it was such a great show. Um,
Yeah, like that show was amazing, and I'm not even like the biggest Batman fan. I like him, but like that cartoon was awesome. I can't even deny it.
oh, so there were some other ones I forgot. There was Ed Grimley that had a cartoon, and he was character based off of Saturday Night Live.
Okay,
Ace Ventura had his cartoon.
I've always heard of that, but I'd never actually seen the cartoon.
It was okay.
Mm.
Um, I think Ernest had a cartoon as well.
I know his movies. I've seen like one or two of his movies, but
Camp Candy, John Candy had a cartoon as well, and he was a camp counselor at this campsite.
damn, we never really knew that either.
Yeah, it was called Camp Candy. Um, Louis Show.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, when he's talking about his life.
I feel like I've seen that.
Bobby's World.
I love Bobby's World. That's another thing. I would love to have a figure of that.
That boy had a dome. He had a bigger dome than an arm. I'm like, yo, how you stand up?
Why you do him like that? That's why he was always on his bike. He couldn't stand up like that. That's why.
Oh, Fantastic Max. That was a good one.
I don't know that one.
So it was a baby who had like this robot, and he had a rocket ship. But he was better. He was 20 times better. I think he was better than Rugrats. Just look it up. Fantastic Max was great.
Okay.
There was another show called I forget what it was called. It's Max something, and I can't remember it. And it was like because they made toys of it. They were like pocket-sized toys.
Mighty Max?
Mighty Max, yes.
Okay.
I've
always wanted to see that cartoon. I always see the little small Mighty Max playset thing toys.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't too bad.
Mm.
The New Adventures of Johnny Quest I really enjoyed.
Okay. I didn't see that original show.
Yeah, that one was on Cartoon Network because it was him and Haji, and they had Race's daughter in there.
I remember watching like when it came out on like Adult Swim, and it was like Wild, like the Wild version of that on Adult Swim.
It was like do. It was like 3D grid. I was like, oh snap! Like you do a 3D? Like yo, here we go! Like, yo, that was big back in the day. Like oh, yo, we doing some 3D? Okay. That's why you see Spider-Man with that old school 3D. Like
oh my gosh. Maybe it was because I was a little younger, but I didn't like it. Like it was weird to me.
Yo, look, it did what it needed to do at the time.
I guess it was like I didn't, and I watched it, but the animation threw me off. Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars. Like
I didn't like Beast Wars. I hated
it. Had that weird animation to it, and I don't know. I watched it, but I was like, it's so weird. Like, what is this shit?
I forgot Reboot. Reboot was great.
Reboot was weird.
I love Reboot. The first season was kind of weird, but when it got into like that second and third season, you're like, oh snap! Like they're not pulling any punches. I don't think they cared at that point. I forgot what exactly happened because at some point I think they were just sneaking stuff, seeing if they could sneak stuff in, and they were like they just went darker with it.
I heard about that, and I vaguely remember it. Like
Like
depending on what year it came out, I've seen some of it.
I think it was Enzo, the kid. I can't remember, but But the kid had grew up and like you see the adult version. He like became his adult version of himself. His sister was kind of more grittier. Yo, and they went to look for I forget his name, and he was like older. And then I think something came along at the end of the season, and I think rebooted everything back to his original state.
Mm.
So he went back to be. I can't remember if he went back to being Enzo or if there was like I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. But yeah, it was wild. That one was wild.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, reboot was good. You gotta get to kind of like through the first season, but the second season, I think it was the third season. It got really good.
I heard about the show, and I feel like I may have seen either like an episode or two or some clips of it or something. But like you said, it, the name sounds very familiar. But like I can't say like I remember a definitive episode of it.
Now that was a show that was all CGI, like computer animated, like that was computer animated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, because that Megabyte was the main bad guy.
Mm.
That was his name, Megabyte.
Yeah, two cartoons that my parents put me on to that I really enjoyed. I mean, so my dad put me onto all like a lot of the Hanna-Barbera stuff too. Obviously, like Flintstones and the Jetsons and stuff like that. And I'm honestly waiting for like I made a video on it, but I hope Jada Toys goes down that rabbit hole and somehow gets the Hanna-Barbera license and starts doing all those because they've already done they're doing Scooby. They have Flintstones, obviously. Maybe I don't know if it's to do a serial thing or what, but they got Flintstones. Like I want to see Jetson figures and Magilla Gorilla and Secret Squirrel and Quick Draw McGraw and
yo, I would never forget
all of them.
Well, because it always reminds me when everybody says Magilla Gorilla, makes me think about that song that Cartoon Network used to play. Like I got a gorilla for sale, Magilla Gorilla for sale.
Oh, yo,
gorilla for sale. I got a gorilla for sale.
Oh, core memory unlocked.
Yes.
It was a rap beat. It was like a rap song.
Yeah,
I remember that. Damn.
They did one like it did. Adam Ant like had this like eclectic one. This eclectic video. It's like yeah. Adam Ant had one. Because that it really was like it took like pieces from the like lines from the show and just like put into the beat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of who else had one.
Damn, I might have to pull I got a gorilla for sale up on YouTube tonight.
Yo, the gorilla for sale.
That was some shit.
Yo, the one that they did great was with Josie and the Pussycats.
The cartoon.
Yeah, so they started off like it was like Josie and the Pussycat song, like them in their regular clothing, and they took them to like do different music genres. Like they did like they were dressed up like almost like Kiss, and they were like doing like their song, like their main theme song, and like all these different like country, heavy metal, rap. No, sorry, no, not rap. Did they do? I don't think they did rap. They did like disco, like I guess kind of like. Not disco, what's it called? Like a DJ. Like they did through all like you gotta look it up. It was dope. They did like, that one was dope.
I'll find it. I'm gonna look because now I got those shit stuck in my head. So now I have to go see it.
I wish I could find it because they came out. They did a Cartoon Network did a CD of like Saturday morning cartoons. And it was like old school cartoons that done by the artists at that time, like Catch the Pigeon, Stop the Pigeon, Speed Racer. I'm trying to think who else. What was on there? Underdog.
Those. Yeah. Oh man, I loved Underdog. My parents put me on the Underdog. They put me on the Speed Racer. I did that video for that too. I want figures of those. Like, there's Speed Racer stuff out there, but like, I gotta get a Mach 5 in my collection. I will at some point.
I have one. I have a Mach 5. It's an older one, but I have one.
I gotta get one with Speed and Trixie in it and all that shit. In the
Oh, hey.
but I just love the fighting. Dude used to jump out the car. Some people were like running after me, ready to fight. And he'd jump out and hit a pose, and then he'd go run and fight. And bah, goof.
Rich X is helping me. I don't know what he's doing, but
Yo,
he's been
my
helping me
gosh.
since my brother died 15 years ago.
Racer X was the man. Racer X was the man.
Let's get in the back of Speed's car. We can go in front. Oh. What's going to happen? You get in the back of a race car. Why's a race car have a trunk anyway? You're not putting spare tires on this thing. This thing is like a Batmobile.
Joke was worse than the Batmobile. That joke could jump. That joke could shoot freaking spikes out the
buzzsaws in front.
Yo,
what are you racing at? Like,
what Death League is this?
Yo, it's like wacky races, but at least wacky races, the cars they can transform to what they need to. These, it's like, yo, we're gonna put you in the most dangerous places where you should not be able to drive. You're in the Amazon jungle. You're cutting down trees. I was probably not running over the animals.
Yo, and it was cutting down trees so smooth that he was just still going straight, like not even at the stump of the tree. Like he was cutting the land smooth. He was cutting the land perfectly smooth.
I'm waiting for to say
over it.
What you do, Blake? We got him from this place called Wakanda. We got this dude named Claw. He got this vibranium stuff. We made to blades. I don't know.
Yo.
And this other doctor came up with some stuff called animanium. So we use that for the jumps on the car. You know, so we use the animanium on that.
I remember he used to hit the springs like junk. Yeah.
Weapon X grade.
Yeah. Speed Racer was wild.
Where the buzzsaws from? Yeah, this dude named Claw. Yeah, this place in Africa. He said some people not using it. I don't know what he meant by some people, but I don't know. Some rocks he got. So he gave him to us. He sold it to us for a good chunk of change, you know. But hey, it turned out great. Your Speed is cutting through trees like this butter.
Cutting through trees, bro. In the middle of the Amazon rainforest, just death racing. Oh, this is wild. Freaking oil slicks coming out the back and everything.
Yeah. Like his brother Racer X like, dude, who built your car?
Yeah. Yo, my man swore Racer. He swore his brother died. He died every time.
Your man's like, yo, my brother died 15 years ago in a race. Oh,
yeah.
Racer X, you're helping me? Yeah, Speed. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah. The whole time Racer X just standing there like, that's tragic.
You just show up just randomly. You know what is happening with these races. You just show up. What do you do when you're not racing? That's what I want to know. What do you do when you're not racing? Like, do you take the mask off and just like, yo, like, dude, like, what you doing? Nobody recognizes you, huh? Do you have scar on your face? Like, are you like a Joker or something?
Just from the nose up, and nobody knows anything.
Yeah, like, yo. And the dad is like oblivious to it, like, I don't know about my boy. Wait a minute, that's your oldest son over there?
Not 15 years ago.
Boy, is that you in Race X? What's you gonna put that car? You gonna help you pop out? You gotta build this Mach 5 from scratch.
Yeah.
Took the lifesavers, killed your mother for this car.
Yeah.
She had a heart attack when you died, supposedly died, and then she croaked that and I built this Mach 5. She said, these boys don't need to be racing anymore. I said, honey, that's what they love to do. That's what I love to do. Build cars and race.
Yo, I want to know if there was an episode, if he ever found out Race X was his brother. I don't know if he ever did.
I don't think he ever did.
I don't think so either.
He did. At this point, it's mute. Like, yo, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, yo, you might just go ahead and stay dead. Might just go ahead and stay dead. You was here the whole time? Like,
yo, like 70 to 100 episodes of this bitch, and you was here beside me the whole time? Right. You couldn't say nothing. You couldn't even give me some type of hints, like "good job today, bro," or something like that, bro. What do you mean by bro?
That feeling was huge because you think about it, that's 3 brothers. Spritle,
Spritle. Gosh, yeah.
Speed, and Racer X, whatever the dang blasted brother. I don't think they ever said his brother's name.
X Racer.
Racer X, here he comes.
Man,
Just shows up out of nowhere. Like, dude, we didn't even see you in the lineup.
He wasn't. That's why he didn't. That's why he never finished the race. He just coming in the middle of it because he knew Speed was about to get jumped. Help Speed, and then
bam, got him for you. Keep going.
that's it.
You not here to win the race? Nope. Just here to help you.
That's it. I just happen to be in the area every time, every race.
Come on, man. Like, yo.
Every race.
Yo, like, where'd you get your driver's license from? Like, wait a minute, why are you even here? Like, if you're not gonna be part of the race, then it's like, yo, they should disqualify. Like, yo, you gotta go, man. No, you can't. No, you got to go. Do not show up anymore.
Well, how they gonna know they're driving through the freaking rainforest? How they gonna know?
This dude showed up at a random spots. Like how you didn't cut no trees. You just pulled up by this dude. Like, yo.
My thing is how they even get their cars around the world. Like, how they just get to these races.
Well, I mean, you could actually, drive the car in a trailer. Okay, it makes sense. Across this country. It was across the seas, maybe put on a boat in a container, ship it. Cool. Makes sense. That all makes sense. You're driving through the desert.
Yo, like, why is just a racetrack on the desert and then the racetrack just stops and then you're just going through sand? Like,
yo, it's like, yo, you all don't have no traction for this. You all did not switch. I forgot. Y'all can that's Mach 5 probably just switch the tires on like beep.
Mm-hmm. Remember, used to have the traction that went around it and everything. Mach 5 was equipped for any and everything. That's what
racing on mountains, snowy mountains. People.
That's what I'm saying. They would go from the freaking Alps one episode, then they'd be in the Mojave Desert the next episode, then they'd be in the Sahara the next episode. I'm just like,
I swear, everybody who died, nobody got prosecuted for their death.
no, it's a death race. It has to be a death race. Like, it has to be a death race.
Like this was the purge in driving form. That's what it was. It was the purge in driving form. Like, yo,
this is it. It's like 100 will enter, one will survive. Like,
you're fighting for your country.
Then
you die.
You die, your country gets blown up.
Yeah,
like,
yo, man, like, come
they was just going, bro. That was it. Like, and it was like you better got some good money as a reward for that.
Yo, that my boy trying to win every race. Like, US was winning every race. Like, like, what are we gonna do to compete with them? I don't know. Hire that Racer X dude. We can't find them.
Dude shows up and helps that dude and leaves. Like,
he helps the America win. Like, what are we supposed to do?
How was Racer X getting his car around the world? Because he can't have no team. Like,
yo, man does not have a team at all. He just like
can't have no team.
Like, where are you getting your money from? Like, because you're broke.
Yeah,
you're not winning any races unless you you win some side circuit races. Like, hey, Racer X wins, he gets a $250 prize money. Like,
it has to be because what are you doing what are you doing in life? I mean, you can't even. You're technically dead. You've written off as dead. So if you show up to like, oh, I want to apply for this job, like, they'll look you up in the system, like, bro,
you ain't got no social security number, buddy.
You died in 1977. What you doing here? Like,
well, I'm not technically dead. Oh, well, your credit score says different, buddy.
Word up, like,
you can't rent this place. You can't rent this apartment. Nah, your credit score says differently. You're dead, so you're deceased. Now I'm talking to a dead man, and I'm getting ready to go get my shotgun because you might be a zombie, or you're lying to me. Now, which is going to be?
You're lying to the U.S. government, like, oh man,
you're collecting benefits off your death.
I'm gonna put Speed Racer and Racer X on the thumbnail.
Yo, man.
And I would put Racer X over you too.
It's just something like it just make you question, like, yo, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, it's always as an adult though, because as a kid I was just like, I love Speed Racer. Like,
it's fine.
That's one show I could tell you probably now as an adult I couldn't go back and probably watch.
No, I couldn't. Like I can go back and watch Johnny Quest. It's fun. And even then, I got questions for Johnny Quest. I'm like, yo, these boys are not in school. How did you get Haji? Did his parents just leave him with you?
Probably. One less mouth to feed. Take him.
Like, yo, like, dude, like, number one, like, Johnny ain't going to school.
I mean, he's like
homeschooling the boy.
He's just learning about the world and then going on quests. That's how he's learning.
Yeah, I want what reading level he's on. And Haji, I don't know what school. If he even went to school for like a little bit, he probably went to school. Like, I'm all right, cool. He's like, Dr. Quest, like, yo. And Race is teaching them like survival techniques. I'm like, good lord, like they all like they're not going to die at this point.
Gotta be street smart. Or survival technique smart.
They did a little pub they got. And then Race didn't know that he even had a daughter. Like, yo, like Race, come on, man. What did you have time to have a daughter? Like, yo, you always with Dr. Quest.
Snuck off real quick. Had to handle some business.
He had to, yo. Say, I gotta go, baby. Put on his red shirt again. Like, yeah, you know, Dr. Quest needs me again. But Rage, I want to see you again. Beats me.
Telling you.
You're like, Race, where have you been? Dr. Quest, you know how to handle some business real quick. Yeah,
you did.
I don't know if he killed his wife for some experiment or something. Like, yo, dude, like, yo, where I want your wife? Or did you just find Johnny and just start raising him? Is he like one of the family member relative? Like he's like your nephew or something? You act like he's your son?
I didn't even watch Johnny Quest like that. I couldn't. I was too young. I wasn't even born yet, I don't think.
Well, they show reruns. They actually show reruns. Yeah. Wow.
I said I only remember like the Adult Swim version, and I think that was like just like a more adult kind of rerun of not rerun, but like I feel like I don't know if they took like the original animation or if they just kind of made like newer animation, but it was like what was that other show? Was that Johnny Quest?
No, Johnny Quest always had the original animation, unless you watch the New Adventures of Johnny Quest, which was done with hilariously by Larry Houston, who was directed for X-Men, the animated series.
Maybe I'm thinking the New Adventures. I don't know.
New Adventures was completely different because that was like more. They start off with like a green grid.
Oh, I gotta look this up now. I gotta see.
Yeah, the original Johnny Quest was like you could tell like 70s kind of like late 70s cartoon, and then New Adventures was like a green, like it started off like a green grid, but then that had Race's daughter in it.
Oh, this is 86. Nah.
Oh, okay, 86.
Nah. What was the other one? Oh, you know what I was freaking Venture Bros was what that's what I was thinking. Yeah, on Cartoon Network, like, and then they had Johnny Quest in it, and that's what was throwing me because I remember Johnny Quest on the being there, but Venture Bros was a wild time.
It was.
That's what I was thinking because I remember the big buff dude with the black shirt. You know, the blue jeans and
Brock.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I remember Johnny Quest and them being in a show, but I was like, it's not the original because I wasn't born yet. So I was like, what the fuck was that? Adventure Bros. Mm-hmm. Oh. That was a wild show. That was a wild that show. I know two cartoons my parents put me on was that I loved the Jackson 5 cartoon. Did you see that?
I don't remember that.
It was the Jackson 5 cartoon and then the Harlem Globetrotters cartoon.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I love the Harlem Globetrotters cartoon. And not even just when like they did like the crossovers with Scooby Doo and shit. Like they had their own cartoon, and they just would be in the Globetrotter bus, just driving around the world. And they start playing a game, and they'd be losing to the Sentinels, wherever they were called, the guard, wherever the other team was. They would always lose to them. And in the middle of the game, the second quarter of the game, they would leave and go solve like a whole mystery, like
Right,
something.
yo. I think
Something was going to the arena.
I think there was an episode where it was. I think it was Scooby Doo when they had like they were fighting, like they were playing against Frankenstein, and I'm like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
dude, like you're playing basketball against these dudes.
Yeah. Yep. They were picking each other up on their shoulders and putting the ball to the hoop and bouncing it off their head and shit like that. Yep.
I'm like, yo. I did like the Adventures of Scooby Doo. I'm like, yo, like they had some good ones. Like the Three Stooges were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Don Knotts, it was okay. There was one with Dick Van Dyke was pretty good.
I remember that.
Batman and Robin was all right. He's like, oh, got some bat cookies for you, Scooby. Like, what? Bat cookies? Batman, get out of here. Alfred didn't show up once. We got some bat cookies. Who cooked them cookies there? Alfred. Where's he at? Guess he ain't supposed to come down here with these kids around. Don't want to give away all the secrets. And then the Harlem Globetrotter, I think Batman showed up twice. Three Stooges showed up twice.
I couldn't tell you who showed up in them shits.
Harlem Globetrotter showed up twice as well.
I mean, I can't tell you who showed up in the Harlem Globetrotters cartoon. I can't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember Fat Albert and the gang.
My dad put me onto that cartoon. He bought the complete series on DVD, and like I sat down there and binged them shits.
It's Fat Albert, and I want to sing a song for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why black folks go hanging out in a junkyard? Mush mouth.
Mm-hmm. Out here playing buck and shit.
I'm like, yo, hey guys, my diabetes.
Me and my brother always quote that episode because there was a character. What was the guy's name? Oh, now that I'm here, I'm blanking on his name. Oh, I forgot his name. Damn. I just remember an episode dude came in and he was talking bad shit to the gang, and he was this and he was that. Just he was like the best dude ever or whatever. And then they were like the one dude in Fat Albert's gang, I forgot his name. The skinny one, he used to have the hat that kind of covered his eyes most of the time. He played guitar. And
yeah, I forget his name. I know you're talking about.
What was it? Was his name Flatiron Yates or something like that? I think it was something like that.
I don't remember. I don't remember all I remember is Mushmouth, Albert, and that's really it. That's all I remember.
Scrap Iron Yates was his name, and they're like the Fat Albert, don't trust him, don't trust all that shit. They're like, don't trust Scrap Iron. And he was just like, nah, man, Scrap Iron's my guy. He had all the handshakes. Hey, man, hey. And then like the next day, they show up to the junkyard, and Scrap Iron was standing there. And they're like, what's going on, Scrap Iron? What's going on? And he was like, y'all stay right there. And they were like, what's going on? And these two cops rolled up. And he was like, I'm glad you're here, officer. These dudes stole my bike. And then it zoomed in on the gang, and all their eyes like shot out their face. And they had like that real like they had that music that hit perfectly, like y'all fucked up. Like and it just kind of came in and just like, yeah, y'all messed up. And then they had to go tell like their parents and got like that shit was hilarious, yo. I was like, the man blamed the whole gang for stealing his bike because he left it in the junkyard. He left it somewhere else. I forgot what happened. That was like the most quotable episode from that whole series. But my dad put me onto that. He bought that shit. He bought those DVDs, and my mom bought not a cartoon, but What's Happening. That she bought. That's a banger of a theme song.
Be run bouncing that dang basketball.
Yo, that was that was a banger of a theme song. Like,
Yeah, my baby's still Sam or something.
I mean, classic. Classic. If you wanted to get like you want to get a little more real, you hear the good times. Good times. The intro and the outro was fire.
Yo, then you got the Jeffersons. We're moving on up.
That intro just came in hot with that one.
Yo,
they came in hot with that theme song.
There's one that you probably never seen. It was called Amen with Sherman Hensley. Oh man, he's like, shine on me, hey, shine on me, now, shine on me, shine on you, nigga, shine on me, nigga, shine. Yo, that way you had you dancing with it because he was like a deacon in a church.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you got to look that one. It's called Amen. Yo, that one. Oh my goodness. That was good. But I can't remember if it was Family Guy or Robot Chicken where they had like five. Was like, yeah, my diabetes acting up. That take my foot.
That sounds like Family Guy. That sounds like Family Guy.
You know what? Hey, they're like, hey, y'all know what happened to you? Diabetes. That take my foot.
Family Guy was so dumb.
I'm like, you know what? We look at it like, yo, that boy probably had diabetes.
Yeah, he for sure did. He for sure did.
I'm surprised he couldn't even breathe. Like, hey.
That man, that boy could move though. That boy could move. He was like 6'5", 400 something pounds.
That boy was running too. Like, yo, you take a 2 steps.
That was a 4.340. That boy could move.
He's like, nah. I'm like, man, big as you are, you taking 2 steps and you're done. I can't catch up, guys. I don't know what's going on. My heart. I feel tingling in my arm. What is it? Oh. Ah! That boy would have been laid out in the street.
Yeah.
What happened to you? Had a heart attack. Guys.
Oh my god.
That would have been a great after school special. Fat Albert has a heart attack.
Why?
When your arms got tingling, kids, don't look. That's you burnt toast. You know there's a heart attack coming.
Oh my gosh. This is gold.
Keep okay. Look at it this way. So you ever seen my that show, My 600-Pound Life?
Yes.
Fat Albert on there. It's still done. I can't stop eating dogs. I just love food. When you need to stop eating almonds, you can't. You can't stop eating. You want the weight loss surgery, and you can't stop eating. You got to get your weight down. My family went and got 16 pizzas. I ate 15 of them. They only got one. I had some chicken wings. I gave them a salad and dip. Then I had to go get stopped at McDonald's, give me some nuggets and 5 snacks. Because I was still hungry after the pizzas.
Leave this man alone. Leave this man alone. Oh.
Yo. What happened, yo? Albert is kind of like, yo. that you know what? That's what I would love to see. Fat Albert's 600-pound life.
Oh my gosh. That boy could eat in that cartoon. Man, he just
That boy is like, I ain't left the house in about 5 years. I can't fit through the doorway. How they expect me to get to the doctor's office? So I do televisits. A doctor comes and visits me, or I see them on the Zoom call.
Listen, that show gets wild. That I watched that show and I'm just like, I'm not gonna say it can never be me, but I don't know how they eat like that. Like I don't know how that should happen.
Yo,
but
man,
eating disorders and all that, I guess. But
they'll be like, yo, my family went out and got 25 pizzas.
Like
what? And 24 were for me. What?
Yeah. You like
ate the 24 pizzas and the wings. I had 50-piece wings, and I was still hungry. So they gave me like some. They gave me a whole cake, 2 whole cakes to eat. What? 2 whole cakes?
Oh.
And they're not even small. Like they're big, like normal size, like baked cakes. Like yo,
yeah,
like supermarket, like yo, these are regular size cakes. You ate 2 whole cakes. I don't know how you wash yourself in the morning. How do you wash yourself? Because you can't fit in the tub. The tub is crying.
Don't. Somebody washes them.
Like
somebody gets probably, I don't know. I would say gets a washcloth or gets like a what's it called? A brush. And some hot water, some soap. Hot water, some soap, and in a little tub, and just
that. But then the wild ones will be like, yeah. So I have a deep fryer in my room. What? I've been making wings and chicken. I be cooking in my room. Why do you have a crease?
What is wrong with you?
That's a fire hazard. The family's gonna get out, but you're gonna die. I'm sorry to tell you. I hate to tell you this. You're gonna die because you got grease and you cook it on carpet. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Yo, for real though.
Yo, I'm telling you, there's something that I've seen like, yo, do they really have a deep fryer in their room? Cooking chicken? And they be crackling too, like, so like, yo, I know you're not eating on it.
And then they be having like a whole like gallon of soda as a drink to go along with it. Like,
I asked for some Diet Coke and they gave it to me. I'm like, Diet Coke is not going to help you.
Now the 24 pizzas you just ate, bro. Like,
They be drinking like a whole 2 liter, 2 by themselves. Like,
that's what I'm saying. And like they'll have like a 2 liter of Pepsi and a 2 liter of Coke, and it's like I'll eat 2 pizzas, and then, I don't know. I don't know.
First, like, you know what? I can't do this anymore.
And like you be having them shits that episode. I saw episode. Yeah, we're getting way off topic, but I saw an episode where it was like they strayed so fucking far away.
It's Fat Albert's fault. See, this is what happened. We talk about Fat Albert.
God damn, man, that's such a bad rabbit hole. Such a bad rabbit hole, yo.
Diabetes Albert.
I think it was like a man and a woman, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go feed our family," and something like that. And they bought 10 pizza pies or something like that, and there was like 5 or 6 people at home. They bought 10 pizza pies or something like that, and then they both ate 2 in the car ride.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yes,
in the car ride on the way home.
Yes. And everybody was like, yo, what's the pizza pie? Like, yo, we ate some. We got hungry on the way. I was like,
yo, y'all put down 4 pizza pies on the drive back to the house? Like, and then you bring 6 in for the other 5 of them, but then you still eat another pie a piece. Like, so you really just had 3 boxes of pizza a piece. Like, bro.
Yo, like, I'm done with this family. I'm moving out.
Oh, I'd be out of there. I'd be out of there.
I do better on my own because I can see I'm not gonna get no food in this house. There's only one person sucking up all the food. It ain't me.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like, I love how they be yeah, so this is my girlfriend. Like, yo, Be like, yeah, this is my boyfriend. Like, what? I'm hold up. Like, and they stay too. They stay with them like during the whole situation. I give them props. That's a lot of love
It's dedication.
for somebody
Yeah.
to be feeding them.
Yes. To be feeding them, to be bathing them and clothing them and stuff. Like,
And then my boy little Doctor, be like, so why are you not eating healthy? Well, I try to give him healthy food, and he just gets upset with me. Just starts throwing a fit.
word.
Says I'm still hungry. I'm like, yo, you throw a fit with me. Like, you know what? You gonna stay hungry. I don't care. You can't get up anyway. You can't get the kitchen. So stay hungry.
Can't get up anyway. It's crazy.
Here's your bedpan. You be good. I'm out.
Oh my god.
And sometimes they be making them get up at the middle of the night or 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I gotta go to work. What is it? I'm hungry. That sounds like a personal problem. Here's an apple. Enjoy it. Going back to bed. I gotta go to work.
That nah, man. I don't. That show was wild. Wild. Like,
that's the love. That's the kind of love I need to find. Like, I need that deep. Hey, if I get too fat, baby, you gonna still love me? But if I can't move out of the bed, they gotta cut a hole in the wall to get me out of here.
yeah, cut a hole.
They gonna cut me out. Like, they just cut out this whole section of the wall to get me out. The crane style.
I've seen my 600-pound life and 1,000-pound sisters, and I just be turning the channel. Like, bro, I cannot. The name of your show is 1,000-Pound Sisters. So, oh my god, we're getting so off track. I don't know how to segue back.
I think we covered everything at this point. Like, we covered it.
I know. I was trying to think of what else I watch, but keep going.
You watch 90 Day Fiance is really wild. That one's wild.
Oh no, I'm not. That's a whole nother podcast we're gonna have to make.
Exactly.
Like, just trashing fucking TLC show. That's a whole other show. All right, you gotta come back out of retirement now. We gotta
go down there. Like, hey, who needs a green card? Let me stop. Like, who needs a green card, baby? Hey. Did you make you a United States citizen?
All I gotta do, all I request is you make sure these toilets stay clean. That's it.
Yeah.
Just
you to take nothing. You come in with nothing, you don't take nothing with you. That's it.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's put this to bed. It's gonna keep going. Oh my gosh. Any other cartoons? Because you know what? I told Frankie last week, he was on the show, that I want to go back to like Tubi, and I've been looking at like all of the cartoons on Tubi, and I want to go back to watch the Ninja Turtles because I started that, and I'm on like season 3 of that. But then I have a list of stuff, and I have I tried the first episode of Cops and Crooks. The animation was a little rough.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know if I can do it.
There's some shows I want to go back and watch. Like, I want to go back and revisit X-Men as Wolverine and X-Men. I do have that on Blu-ray. So I'm like, if I want, even though it's on Disney Plus, I do always go back and watch it. And then also have Avengers: Mightiest Heroes, which is, I love that. I think I have Conan the Barbarian on DVD. That was a weird time in cartoons as well. But then also too, like I do have Wacky Races on DVD, so I like to go back and watch those as well.
I tried to watch Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. It was a little weird.
Yeah, that one was like it wasn't like he was like okay, yeah. Extra
It was,
Squad pretty good.
I don't know if it's up there. I gotta look.
Oh, you can
If I
find
got
Extra Squad.
up there.
Extra Squad somewhere. The toys are great. I love the toys.
I heard they were like. I heard they were like really good.
Yeah.
I heard that. Damn, you hit me when you said Bobby Roode earlier. I just love that cartoon. I don't even remember the theme song.
Yo, I remember most theme songs I do remember. I remember Alf had a cartoon as well.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing clips of that.
Trying to think who else.
I gotta go on Tubi and look at some shit, see what else up there for the cartoon list. I know there's like 1,000 different GI Joes up there or some shit like that.
Yeah. Look, the 80s one is pretty decent, but G.I. Joe Renegades is like the one that you really need to watch. If you haven't seen Renegades, then you're missing out. Because that one, yo, you had Joe's actually dying. That one was a Cartoon Network one.
Okay.
Joe's were like getting killed off. Cobra was getting killed off. Joe's were getting killed off. Like that one, I think was like the hand down best G.I. Joe movie. But they split it into 2 parts on Cartoon. I think it was 2 parts or 3 parts on Cartoon Network, and that one was really good.
I have to check that out. You know, a cartoon I didn't care for, and I still don't care for it to this day. It was Kirby.
Kirby was okay. I didn't really watch that either. I was like, yeah.
Even to this day, I don't care for the character or anything.
Yeah.
It might be like a hot take for some people, but
Now, Super Mario Bros. Cartoon was great.
The what?
The Super Mario Bros. Cartoon was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about Captain N. That one was decent.
I don't know that.
Oh man, Captain N was crazy good because it was like this. I always wanted the belt. His belt was like basically an NES controller, and he had a zapper, and he had I think it was Simon Belmont that he was hanging out with, and I think it was Link that he had with him. I can't remember, but yeah, that one was really good. I enjoyed that one. There's one that throws people for a loop. This Turbo Team.
That don't sound familiar.
This kid turned into a car.
Good night, everybody.
Kid you not.
Just end it there because that sounds stupid.
It was wild. It was wild.
That one sounds a little dull. I'm not gonna hold you.
He was a high schooler who turned into a car.
That's weird. What was I was just thinking of something. What's it called? Bruno. It's like Bruno I think it was like Bruno the Kid Spy or some shit like that.
Don't know.
There's a cartoon. It was like this little kid. He had kind of like blonde hair, glasses, and he had this red car he drove in, and he was like a kid detective or some shit like that. It was called Bruno, I believe.
Only kind of spy I remember is James Bond Jr. James Bond Jr. Dun, 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 dun.
I always see those toys, but like I didn't watch the cartoon.
Oh man, they talk about Uncle James.
No, I was like I said, when I watched my cartoons, it was always from 8 to 11, and then I think it was like once 11 hit. It was either 11 or it was noon. It was one of the two, but it was hilarious. It would be like clockwork every Saturday, but as soon as I think noon hit, Soul Train will start coming on.
Yep.
And it would just be the freaking the train tracks and the little train just dancing down the thing and everything. And I was like, oh, I love the intro. And like clockwork, every noon my mom would come and she'd just peek out, turn the channel. I'd be like,
and she wanted you to see that. She wanted to listen to that music and see them dancing like. Boom,
Could not watch Soul Train. Could not.
It's like, boy, turn that soul train on. You ain't got no soul and you don't need to be on no train. Get out of here.
Every Saturday, she'd turn the channel. After it'd be noon, and from there I'd have to turn to Nickelodeon or something, or just play video games or whatever. But
See, I was
was
playing
like-
video games at that point. I was like, yo, I have it. It's either a Nintendo or a Sega Genesis. I was like, yo, let's get it in. Earthworm Jim time.
mm,
Yeah. My boy Earthworm Jim.
you had
He
to.
got a cartoon too. I forgot, yeah.
Mm,
The Tick. There was a Tick as well.
I remember the Tick. The Tick was. Yeah, I remember the Tick.
Eat the Cat.
I was looking at BBTS. I was thinking about getting one of those Tick figures. I was thinking about it because I think there's an exclusive one up there, and then there's
Mhm.
a Long Box Heroes one up there too.
Yeah.
Is it
I don't know.
I just want the representation.
It was that game. It was a fun game, but it was 60 levels with I think like 3 or 4 lives.
Oh, that's outrageous.
It was.
That
All
is,
you get is Chairface Chippendale.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. It was a good cartoon, though. It was a good cartoon.
But
It was
yeah.
a good cartoon. Shit.
What else? I'm trying to think if there was anything else that was like Saturday morning as well. I just like blanked out and forgot about.
I love Static Shock. Not Static Shock. I said that already. I loved X-Men Evolution.
I didn't like that. I hate X-Men Evolution.
Oh, what? Because they're
I-
teenagers? Why?
Because I hate how they had everybody at different ages and it just didn't make any sense. Like Wolverine being the oldest, okay, that makes sense. But everybody else, like, yo, why is Storm older than everybody else? Like, come on, man. Like, why is she older than Cyclops? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why is Storm older than Cyclops? Get it out of here. You know what? DC, I forgot about that. And then DC Superpowers too. That was my show, DC Superpowers. Because it was DC Superpowers. Then they had added those 2 jerks, the twins. And then they added that stupid, those other 2 idiots, the 2 humans with the stupid dog.
Everybody's just stupid after a while.
Yo, Zan and Jane was just like the worst on the show. And then they added 3 humans, the 2 humans and the dog that just like, it just turned into like a broke Scooby-Doo version. But then it got good. Like, then when they revamped it, it was really good because you had Firestorm in there. You had Samurai, who they made for the show. You had Cyborg in there. So actually, that was pretty good. The Super Friends, man, that Super Friends show was garbonium. There's a Super Friends hour.
Old school one.
Yeah, like I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. If I could tell, like when the opening was on, I'm like, all right, which one is this? Oh, nope, not gonna watch this one. This is got the goofy humans in it. Nope.
Oh damn.
Well,
I used to love I didn't watch the original, but this is like getting into like Adult Swim and shit like that. But I used to love like Space Ghost and all that.
oh yeah, Space Ghost is awesome.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That's what I used to watch. When it was a talk show version of it on Adult Swim. I used to love that.
Most of those songs. I remember most of those songs. Space Ghost was my jam. And then like I didn't really get into the Brack show until like a little while, like maybe like the third season.
I love the Brack show. Love the Brack show. Brack's hilarious. And the dad too.
Like, what are you doing? Like, yo, you guys are like making beats. Like, yo, get out of here.
He was the man. And he had that episode where he had this shirt. He he had shorts or whatever on, and he was like showing his knees and shit like that.
Yeah.
The whole episode, he was like, "Look, you made my niece cry." And he had tears coming out of his knees. He hurt my knees and their feelings.
Right. I'm like, yo,
That was hilarious. Thundercleese killing Zorak every episode.
yup, my boy Motar. Yo, he's like, yo. He's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on down here. Sequence 20, what was it? Sequence
Lab 2021.
Lab, yeah, like that one was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. That you talk about shows where everybody was getting it in. That was
Yo, that Albertine Hunger Force was like, yo.
Then Robot Chicken came.
Yes. Sheikh Zula, Mike Muller, no schooler, number one. I forget, yeah. Yo, and then MCP pants in there. I want candy, bubblegum and taffy. See, test. He's like, hey, I know what that's at. That's my drugs. Look, Carl, how do you know this, Carl? How do you know this, Carl?
Yeah, I used to love Carl. What happened to my freaking car? Every episode.
Carl. Hey, fry man, take a little meat fry over there. Get away from my car.
Oh, freaking Frylock was mad useless. He finally did his freaking power. It was a little whatever came out his straw. It just plopped to the floor, and he was like, "Yeah, come over here and trip on this." Freaking Frylock looked and was like, "This motherfucker's useless."
I was like, these dudes are wild.
Oh yeah.
But that's how I got introduced to MC Chris. I like MC Chris though.
Then you know, like Robot Chicken came and just got even worse, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, Robot Chicken was
Robot Chicken
hilarious. That
whole other beast. Then the Boondocks came and I need some Boondocks figures. That's what I need.
I doubt you're ever going to get those.
I know. I come on now, custom print Dante.
You guys are the wrong one on that one. Get me sued.
I have to find somebody who's gonna customize one of those for me.
Yeah, I ain't getting sued. Nah.
All right. Leon said we were only gonna go this long. We went this long anyway.
Good time. That's my power life. Fat Albert.
I got thinking. I have so much to put on the thumbnail for this episode. I got Speed Racer, Fat Albert,
lost his foot to diabetes.
Well, some freaking my 600-pound life. I put the little TLC symbol in the corner, baby. I'll see that in somewhere. A little Easter egg.
On Saturday, Cereal and Cartoons. Here's TLC presents my 600-pound life.
I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel just for that. We're gonna start episode 1 and we're gonna watch together and do instant reactions.
I'm gonna stuff my shirt like so. When they go to the store for me, I tell them to get Crave, Fruit Loops.
Oh my god!
Charms, all sweet cereals. Because I just can't watch my TV without cereals.
And the mouth breathing. Oh my gosh.
So I told him I ordered DoorDash 70 tacos, 25 chalupas.
Oh, all right. I'm getting out of here.
20 burritos and a Diet Coke. 3 of them.
The Diet Coke kills me though. The Diet Coke kills me though. No, like I hate when motherfuckers do that. I ordered 3 Big Macs, 4 fries, 4-piece chicken nuggets, 2 pies, and a water because I'm trying to really cut back.
Yeah, well,
Oh, okay.
Just all you're doing is watching it down the sea.
Yeah, that's all you doing is watching it. That's all you doing. They didn't really justify it. Like, I cut at least 2 burgers off this time. On that note, Dante, I want to thank you for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to talk about food.
Oh my gosh. 1,000 pound Dante.
I gotta rock my way out of this chair now. Let you spin when I rock.
Until next week, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.